Well, several leaders within the shack dwellers movement, Abahlali, baseMjondolo, remain in hiding or under tight security. This follows the murders of 3 activists in the organization this year alone. 24 leaders have been killed since the group was formed, allegedly over political reasons, in a battle for land ownership. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan joins us now to unpack the story. Karinda, tell us about this first case.
So the case that we are unpacking today related to what seems to be assassination attempts on Abahlali baseMjondolo is that of Nokuthula Mabaso. Mabaso was a 40-year-old female activist in the movement who was killed outside her shack in the Ekanana settlement just nearby here in Durban. Now, she was killed on the 5th of May. She was gunned down outside her shack in the presence of her children. 6 bullets were found on her person. She was wounded 6 times during that assassination attempt. Now, witnesses say they saw 2 brothers who they've identified as 2 pastors at that incident who shot Mabaso, they say, and also robbed her of a cell phone. Now, those 2 brothers are 70-year-old Samson Ngubane and 58-year-old John Ngubane, and they are facing charges of premeditated murder and robbery. They're also practicing pastors. Now, they've been appearing at court and have since been denied bail, with the presiding magistrate saying, or citing concerns from the prosecutor that the brothers may intimidate the witnesses who identified them at that murder scene. Now, Mabaso was a witness in the death of another leader within Abahlali baseMjondolo, that's Ayanda Ngila. So what we're seeing is the trend of leaders within the movement coming under attack, and now essentially Nokuthula Mabaso, a 40-year-old woman, killed allegedly because she was a witness in the murder of another activist in that community.
So, I mean, bizarre stories, Karinda. What do we know about these assassination attempts? And there aren't obviously just attempts, with 24 leaders killed since the group was formed.
Indeed, 24 leaders killed since the group was formed back in 2005. This year there have been 3 assassinations on 3 activists from the movement. Now, the movement Abahlali baseMjondolo claims that this is a targeted attempt on their representatives. They say by those who have vested interest to use the land that they're building on for further profit. They've also blamed the ANC in that area, the presiding ANC group in that area, over some of the assassinations. Of course, we'll get a feedback and response from the ANC over this. But essentially, Abahlali baseMjondolo is a shack dwellers movement, and the land that has come under attack is called Ekanana settlement. It's a commune, and on that land site, there's various commune gardens, community areas to assist people who are living in poverty to instead feed off the land and be able to live on their own terms. But reportedly, Abahlali baseMjondolo leaders say that this land is being battled over by allegedly politicians and business people who want to use this land for profit. Of course, there will be right of replies from the various parties regarding these accusations, but at this point, a number of leaders within this movement remain under high security. Some are currently in hiding as well. Over the course of the day, we'll be speaking to the leader of the movement, Kode, about these assassination attempts and how the movement will go forward if they will. They are representing shack dwellers not just here in KwaZulu-Natal or eThekwini, where this has blossomed or bloomed because of the job opportunities that people are seeking for in the city, shacks having a mushroom rather across areas here, but also representing those across the country in order for shack dwellers to get better rights, better access to services, and ultimately better avenues to housing.
Karinda Jagmohan, thanks very much indeed for that update. Really disturbing story that, given the murders that have taken place, and you'll keep us up to speed on how that case proceeds in court.